What's happening, Champion Squad? Welcome, you beautiful faces, back to the channel. And today we are continuing the coaching series, and we finally have some Kings Canyon ranked gameplay. And on top of that, we have another bonus. We are going to be looking at some PC content here. I haven't posted a coaching series video on PC yet, so this is going to be a first. Shout out to Clout Killer. Sent in some gameplay, talked to him over Twitter, so let's go like his video. Leave our little watermark. There it is. And on top of all of that, I finally downloaded a little bit of a drawing feature. Let's go ahead and pull it up here. Boom. And now we can actually draw on the gameplay itself. Fantastic, because then I can point out stuff which makes it easier for you guys to see whether I'm pinging on the mini-map here or just in general what's happening in the game. So let's go ahead and drop this right here. And without further ado, let's hop into the gameplay today. So I believe he is solo queuing. We can we'll find out in a second. And he is going to be in some gold PC lobbies. Now, make no mistake about it, gold lobbies on PC, they're a bit more difficult, I would say, than as compared to console. But then again, you never know. We'll find out when we see today's video. Let's take a look at their character loadout here. So they're running Wraith, Pathfinder, Bloodhound. He himself is playing Pathfinder. Not a bad setup there. Definitely have a lot of mobility. And just, guys, keep in mind, this is before the Pathfinder destruction, should I say, where his grapple takes up half of the screen when you hit like an underhook grapple. Hopefully that gets fixed soon, because that's a nightmare. But other than that, he did really get a buff. Pathfinder got a beautiful buff, but we can't really enjoy it yet until they fix Pathfinder's arm glitch on the screen. Yeah, so I think he is solo. They're typing in game chat here. See what they go ahead and drop. I think they're dropping Gauntlet, which is not going to be a bad choice. No, they're going No Name Town. Okay, so No Name Town, which is a really good spot to land if you're landing uncontested, though, because then you can rotate in third-party Gauntlet. You can third-party salvage. You can do a lot of things from here. But the problem with landing here, if you are landing contested, is the main part, right? So if you land contested here, there's not enough loot to go around for 3 people. Now, if you're landing by yourself as a team, you're good to go. You're going to have enough loot as for a loadout and a shield and go from there. So I think they're landing uncontested here, which is great. They can go ahead and loot up. And I'm curious to see what his weapon loadout is going to be for this entire game. Now, if you guys happen to be new to the coaching series, this is essentially reviewing subscribers' gameplays, pointing out mistakes, and give information on situations that I would do instead, right? If I see a mistake, I'll point it out, and then also give advice on that specific situation on how I would play it myself. Here we go. We got the first gunfight. A little bit of choke shots there. I'm gonna let the clip play out though. I think someone's right to his left. Well, at least one shot. Hopefully he gets us off. Let's go ahead and pause the video. Let's back it up here. So when you first entered this gunfight here, this guy right here, you having trouble hitting him, even though he wasn't even strafing up the storm. His movement wasn't incredible. So the problem I see here is when you're constantly aiming down sights, when using any sniper, I would say, it's tough to track him as easy, right? If you start shooting, letting go of the ADS button, and then go back to it, almost like you're quick scoping it, but not really a quick scope. I feel like I find much easier shots to land when I do that. So if we're taking a look at how this clip went, let's clear this. So you're constantly aiming down sights right here. So if you start to miss a lot of shots, unzoom the scope, regain composure, and then you hopefully get some shots there to connect. So that guy got away from you. I think he went inside there. That was the Watson. Then you heard a res out here. Now you do have a nade. A nade could have went justice here. Even though that res would have got pulled off, the person that got resed will die by that nade. And this Wraith ripped you, I believe. So you could actually, instead of jumping out of this window, let me back up just a tad. I'm gonna climb back in real quick. If you position yourself right here, you have an angle on these people without even jumping out of the window. Now, when you stand here, also, you have this head glitch right here. So you have a 2 bonus thing. You have a better angle without jumping out and fully exposing your body, and you have a head glitch. So you're definitely going to destroy that Wraith, or at least crack her for the most part, and have her in shambles instead of you getting obliterated. I think you went down to like 30 HP or something like that. So let's see how it went. Oh, 10 HP. That Wraith did a lot of damage to you, right? So your teammate actually flanked. They went around this side, which was a bonus. You guys got them from 2 different angles. But I wouldn't even, fully commit to that. Because again, you only have a white shield, using an alternator, no mag. You don't have the best guns. That triple take will go godly close range though, but you felt a little bit uncomfortable using it since I'm assuming you missed all those shots in the beginning. But if you get comfortable with that triple take, that'll go justice during that close range right there. Play that head glitch, they'll come to you. Especially when someone's just getting res, he's not going to have nothing. He can't do anything. He's just going to get re-knocked. Then you start looting here and get destroyed by a sentinel shot, which you do have a phoenix though, so that was good. I'm surprised that the Watson on your left here, she didn't push. She was scared. If she pushed you, oh my gosh, she has the easiest kill. And now she pushed, and she has that massive, and that massive on PC is disgusting. I get hit for like 100 plus every time. Oh, right here. This was a bad part right here too. So you're reloading your alternator, and you didn't expect this Watson to re-peek this angle. Right there. And she hit you for all your shields and 25 HP, so there's a lot of damage on it. This is one of those moments where you just have to expect the unexpected. She just came back and re-approached you, even though you thought she was just going to run for her life. But she had that Mastiff, and she knew what she was doing because she has the Mastiff. She has to play close range. So just be careful, especially when you're going up against someone that has a Mastiff, because that's going to hit. And it's going to hit hard when it hits. Because I know I played on PC. The Massive is a nightmare. Everyone's been using that on PC. So, yeah, just be aware with close range, too. You didn't have your grapple. Maybe you could have did like a nice grapple play and zoomed right on top of her. But it is what it is. You still got away with the kill. Or the assist, at least. And right there, I wouldn't worry about hit fire strafing like that, too. Because you know she wasn't weak. You were hitting her for purple. Go ahead, gain composure, and just start ADSing and try to land as many shots as you can. I usually like to hip fire and strafe at the same time when I have someone almost one shot, right? And I talked about that in one of my recent videos, this aiming technique. I ADS, and then for the last few final bullets, that's when I hip fire and then strafe left to right. But here, when you're strafing left to right to the start of the gunfight, you're not going to deal as much damage. So you need to get that initial damage off before you can do that. See, focus on that swap. You let that Wraith take, even though that Wraith got that kill, she already has full HP. Look at you. You have no armor and no health, right? That Wraith would have had no problem giving you that shield, but you needed to take it over. Instead, you went to take the gun. Yes, she's cracked and she went for the swap, but look at you. You're in a much worse condition here. Give you the shield. You're the one that desperately needs it, but you go for that massive swap instead of the triple take, keeping that. So that's a big mistake here. Definitely go for that shield first. In a clutch situation like this where you got teams around you, you need to camp up on shields as fast as possible. So definitely crank that first there. Now, in terms of your weapon combo, now you're running the Volt Mastiff. Not a bad combo. Definitely close range based. Unless you have some decent recoil control and accuracy with the Volt. We're going to go ahead and take a look here. But yeah, this combo here is definitely for close range. And now you barely have cells too, which is another downside. You got a broken shield with 3 cells. That's a tough zip to take. Yep. When you're throwing up a zip on high grounds like that, these people up here, they are 100% going to expect that zip take instantly. And number one, they have a caustic up there. Number two, they can easily fry you off that zip line. So not that it's a bad zip line to make, just be aware that you can easily get fried unless they're distracted. Then you can zip up there. Now, what I like to do, especially when I'm playing Pathfinder, is I set up a zip for my teammates and then I walk it in and grapple up. So that way it's 2 different angles that we're coming up on the scene. Instead of everyone just taking one zip line at a time, that's when you can easily get knocked. And I always say the first team to get that first knock is crucial on winning the entire squad fight much easier in a quicker fashion. See how it plays out though. See, now you need cells desperately. You have no more cells. That's a beautiful knock. I think a Wraith just got a knock. Yeah, right here. That enables you to get that push in a safer way. There's no way they're going to fry you. Yep, see, one's already resin. Now they're in shambles. This is a nice cleanup opportunity. Nice. Does this guy have self-res? Let's see if he had self-res. No, he didn't. So that cost didn't have self-res. He was only knocked. So they still have one more player on this team lurking somewhere. So be aware. I think Wraith is on it. Yep, Wraith just got it. So that's an easy squad right there. Hopefully you guys can get some loot now because you were in shambles there earlier. Definitely needed some cells or some batteries. Oh, you got 3 batteries now. Jeez. There you go. That Wraith just robbed those cells there. I would, especially because you're on PC, you can easily type to your teammates or even do push to talk. Let them know. I'll give you a bat for some shields. Give me 6 shields. I'll give you a bat or something like that. Call out an exchange there or let that Wraith know that you don't have any cells. And she would have probably spared you at least 2 of them. Because you just got robbed right there. Holy. So not bad though. Kill point wise, you're looking at 1-4. That's 5 total kill points. Again, you get capped at 5. So you guys are cooling on the kill points. Now it's time for playing positioning. I'm curious as to how are you guys going to rotate to next zone. And where are you going to take positioning? And it looks like Wraith is portaling to bunker. Oh, yep, there's a team there. Let's see how they play it. Beautiful first knock right there. I'm telling you, first knock on a team, usually that's the team that goes down. Whoever gets knocked first. Tossing in shambles, easy knock there. Beautiful. Last one. Wraith portal into bunker. Oh my. Absolutely bamboozled, man. What a grapple. Right behind him. Shouldn't even know. Oh, now you're looking kidded. Look at all this loot. Hold on. I'm curious to see what your inventory is going to look like. How you set it up in terms of heals. Pull up your inventory. Right here. Okay, so you got 4 or 5 batteries. When it comes to bats and rank, not even in ranked or pubs or whatever, 5 is, that's a lot. I mean, you can get away with 5 or 6, you know, just to cap up and fill that complete stack. But I usually like to stick with 4 batteries. So 2 stacks of batteries. You got a Phoenix there, which is not bad at all. Maybe 1 more stack of cells. Definitely get away from these syringes. You don't need 2 stacks, just 1 stack of syringes. 2 stacks of batteries, 1 stack of medkits, 3 stacks of cells, 1 stack of syringes. And that way, you can actually get an area for a consumable here. You definitely need a throwable instead of carrying all these heals. Ammo-wise, you're looking good. 4 stacks of ammo, brilliant. And then 1 stack of shotgun. You don't need too much of that. Again, because if you get 2 stacks, that's 30 plus bullets. You're not going to be using that much. The next gunfight you take will probably have a shotgun ammo in it. Now, as they're rotating here, I really didn't touch base too much on their legend layout here. They're using Pathfinder, Wraith, and Bloodhound. Coincidentally, the same exact combo me and my team use. Me, Sweatband, and Control. This is the combo we tend to run. Sometimes Control does bounce around with Gibby or Bangalore instead of Bloodhound. But this is a solid combo here. You got a lot of mobility. A lot of clutch portals to get away from. And especially on Kings Canyon where high ground dominates. There's a lot of spots in Kings Canyon that you can dominate from. That path zipline is going to go huge. And they're rotating here. Market, safe zone, they're on top of market. This is a good positioning here. Not bad at all. 6 teams left, including them. You got 7 kill points. You guys are looking lavish right now. Right here. So they spot someone cage. Let's see if they take the fight. Let's see if they want to go outside of zone, which I don't recommend at all. They have to, this whole team would probably rotate right around here to this building. You know, there's a zip line that goes to that building, right? So if you camp right here and hold positioning right here, or even on this little house right there, you guys are absolutely in the clear. There's no reason to be fighting anywhere or pushing any team here, because they have to force themselves to come to you regardless of the fact, right? You don't need any kill points, anything like that. So play positioning here. This would be a solid spot to hold. This is all banter here. You don't need to be focusing on this. You guys have the loot ready. You have the shields. You have the KP. So it looks like you are pushing in for the fight, which again, I don't recommend doing, because even if you get the kill, what's it for? You know what I mean? You already have the stuff. You don't need anything. KP, you're at max KP already. Is that solo caustic? Wow, yeah. Good shots. See, now you're in zone. And now you could have the opportunity where a team is going to hold you out instead of what I was saying. When you rotate early, you can be the team holding out other teams, right? This is a bad look. Very bad look here. Now you're in storm, taking some storm damage. All for that one kill where you didn't really get anything. Just some energy ammo. And one extra kill point that you didn't need. So yeah, so I would definitely look to be rotating early. Especially when you get to those higher tier lobbies. There are going to be teams holding you out like a dog. Right, waiting for those KP. Looks like you guys are clear though. I don't see anyone holding out over here. I want him to pull out the map though. I want to see that next zone. See that placement for next zone. See what it looks like. So it looks like it's the little town over here that the zone's going to end in. Diving board is in zone for temporary though. A lot of the times I don't see it ending on diving board, especially when it's on the border of the zone like that. So rotating around back would probably be the better option here. How many squads left? 4. So 3 total enemy squads left. And you hear 2 teams fighting. So yeah, definitely scoop around back here. You can surprise. You can even come up on that third party and those 2 teams fighting. It would be just get a nice quick squad wipe there. And then you have dominant positioning for next zone. Oh, and that's the other team. Yeah, so 1 and then 2 teams over there. That's all teams found ready. That's a beautiful knock. Last one up. No, that's another squad. Revenant sent back. Nice. Oh, okay. So I get it. So this is a team charge rifling on diving board here. And that's why Bloodhound said this is another squad. So that team's way out. No need to worry about them too much. And you guys clean up the squad here. Now there's 3 squads left. 1 on diving board. You got you guys. And then there's a team that's actually holding in the houses over here. So let's see how you guys play it. 10 total kill points. Phenomenal game so far. And there's that team. Charge rifle. End game. Oh my goodness. That's a disgrace. I can see using the charge rifle early game, you know, to level up your Evo, but end game charge rifle? I don't know about that. Yeah, so they definitely have to rotate here. So loot up quick and rotate immediately. And I would say they still have time. They need to rotate around back, around this way if possible. They got to go quick though. Maybe chalk up a zipline this way and then portal in or something like that. Because that team on diving board is just going to pepper them with the charge rifle. they're rotating around. That's a good move here. Nope. They should have went around. Look how slow that zone's moving. They could have easily went around here. Goes for a portal play. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Move them up closer without getting charge rifled. Ooh, what a shot. Okay, so they get first knock on diving board. Are they going to take advantage of it? Let's see. Yep, they're looking for the push. Bloodhound gets ripped. Does he drop? Bloodhound, one shot, he drops. There's a nice crack. 2 knocked up top. Last one on bottom. Last one was on Bloodhound. That was 1 shot, and he's down. That Bloodhound should have fully committed to top, even if he gets knocked. Then he would have been able to get res, and then it would have been a 3v1. Last guy on bottom. And he's dead? No way. Oh, he died to gas. GG. That sucks. Yeah, that Bloodhound should have just fully committed to it. You don't want to drop off like that, because then you're definitely dead. Your teammates would have been here to res. Nice shot. Beautiful. All right. So it's a squad v squad here. 2v3, I'm assuming. And they have the lower hand here because they are fighting man down. And they need to rotate to next zone where that team is going to definitely be holding them out. Let's see if he goes for the Kraber. Now, you could go for the Kraber in this situation and hope to get a nice knock and make it a fair 2v2. But it's risky. Right? So let's say if you don't get that knock with that Kraber, you're going to put yourself into a situation where realistically you only have one gun. You're not going to be wanting using this Kraber close range like that. I think he's looking for the knock here.
Heads up. The ring's moving. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Oi, what a shot. Nice. I wouldn't even worry about the cleanup. The zone's going to kill him. This guy's not even zoned that you knocked here. Missed that shot there. Your shields are cracked. Oh, this is not good. Your Wraith is 1 shot. Your shields are cracked. Now you're going to be in Storm. I think it's 4th ring. This is going to be hitting. Let's see. 25 HP apiece. Oh, no. Or 20 HP apiece. That's 5 ticks. You're dead. Yeah. GG. So you decided to take the Kraber. And again, it's risky when it's a 2v3. You need to pray and hope that you're getting that knock. That's going to be crucial to make it a fair 2v2. Because again, using the Kraber, you only have that Volt as a secondary weapon. You can't be swapping to the Kraber close range in a hectic, insane gunfight. You definitely don't want to be doing that. It's all luck with the shots then. But here you get a beautiful knock, so you definitely made up for picking up that Kraber. Knock this guy here. This guy's not in zone. The zone borders are just like right here. That's where that zone border is, right? This is safe zone. This is all dead zone, right? You don't want to be anywhere here. So you need to figure out a way if you want to either go here or here to be in the safe zone after you get this knock. This guy's not getting res. 100% he's not getting res. You saw how much that zone was ticking, right? So it's 5 ticks. You're dead. You got caught dead there. There's no way this guy is getting resed. So from here, chalk up a zip line to around anywhere over here, right? Because you know that other teammate was right here. And who even knows? Maybe there was somebody here. But you are path. You can zip line hop, jump off if you need to, and then you can grapple away and get the safety this way. But you decided to go around this way where the team is holding you out with high grounds. That is not a good look because they have some easy shots to you while you're just running. You can't really stop and shoot because when you take the time to stop and shoot, that's when things went downhill for you. You got your shields cracked by that other person that was up here. I don't remember the characters. And then the Wraith, I don't even know what the Wraith is doing. She's in zone over here, 1 shot. Let's see what happened to that Wraith though. That's what I'm curious of. So the Wraith I think is on the bottom and she's just running it in. Oh, let me clear this for you guys. So right here, you grapple in. Or even get up on top of this building here and then throw up a zip, you know, to that left side, what I was saying, right here. That would have been golden. So Wraith just didn't, she was just getting hit by the storm. She was in shambles the entire time. So right here, you needed to man up, make a zip line over here instead of trying to fight it, and distract these two players. So when you can distract these two players and running away this way, this Wraith will have time to heal, hide, and then get back on the scene. Because look at her health. She's not going to do anything for you at this point. So now it's basically a 1v2. So if you can distract them long enough for her to get back on the scene, that would have been the best opportunity for the win here. Not bad at all. Your Bloodhound teammate was a little bit lacking, didn't hold his own too well, but the Wraith definitely carried in terms of carrying the Bloodhound. You held your own weight. You did a really good job. 7 kills, phenomenal. 13. That Wraith is a smurf, 100%. I don't know about that one. And if you want your video featured in another coaching series video, just DM me and follow me on Twitter. DM me the link of the YouTube video. Make sure it's a full game from start to finish and no audio included. And if you get lucky, I will choose yours for the next review. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like rating is always appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe. Join the Champion Squad. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, this is your boy Sultan. I'm signing off. Peace.